Construction sites in British Columbia have been classified as an essential service and therefore remained open during the pandemic, with additional signage, physical distancing, and hand-washing stations being seen on many sites. Several municipal governments in the Greater Vancouver area extended their construction working hours to allow for additional shifts and for work amongst construction trades to be staggered to adhere to the physical distancing requirements. As a result, there has been a slight productivity drop on sites, and there have been some challenges in procuring manufactured construction material. However, most developers have found alternatives, which has led to the construction market fundamentals remaining strong. But heavy industrial projects have faced challenges and delays in internationally procured materials, as well as issues in scheduling vendors to visit construction sites for start-up of equipment and commissioning activities. The numbers of new building permits and housing starts have increased month on month, which continues to put pressure on the capacity of the supply chain to deliver the projects. In addition, contractors and developers continue to revisit construction schedules and methodologies in order to mitigate schedule delays. These delays in project completions and schedule extensions are expected to increase overall project costs due to additional general conditions, indirect costs, and other soft costs like construction loan interest. Generally, pre-sale launches for several condominium developments have been postponed until more favorable conditions return, since developers are struggling to reach the 50 to 60% pre-sales required by their commitment letters. Since late February, the economy in the province of Alberta has undoubtedly been one of the hardest hit in the country. As early impacts of COVID-19 were being reported around the globe, the price of oil was already declining due to record low consumer demand and storage filling up quickly. The severe impact to this core regional economic engine, combined with uncertainty in the regulatory response and the already scarce new private investment, led to a dramatic drop in the number of building permits and housing starts in the first half of 2020. By the middle of March, lockdown measures were in place with all schools and most businesses shut down. However, most construction sites remained active with social distancing and sanitization measures adopted. And, with large segments of the population staying home, some public space and transportation projects actually saw an increase in productivity during these times. With an abundance of public sector stimulus activity and a commitment from the government to bring as many shovel-ready projects to the market as soon as possible, the public sector procurement for construction project services will likely see an increase in activity. However, with the global recession looming, tender pricing is expected to remain competitive in the short term as contractors and subcontractors attempt to shore up their order book of new work for the upcoming year. In the province of Ontario, construction activity in Ottawa has predominantly remained unaffected through the lockdown, as many federal projects were classified as essential. Commercial projects that were halted for a longer duration have now recommenced. And the Ottawa supply chain remains at or near capacity. Toronto, which is one of the strongest real estate markets in North America, also faced similar difficulties for a brief period. New developments in the commercial real estate sector in the GTA region has started to slow after a sustained period of investment, as corporate occupiers are reviewing their portfolios against a long-term impact on the workspace and corporate culture due to COVID-19. However, the increase in the number of new housing starts and building permits suggests that the Ontario market fundamentals remain sound. But, with continued infrastructure spend, it is likely that the supply chain issues that the city has faced for many years will still remain. With all of these factors at play in the market, the overall construction sector in Ontario is experiencing volatility in pricing. Contractors are reviewing the additional costs related to the impact of COVID-19 on sites, as well as reviewing any impact in productivity because of the required social distancing at construction sites. However, as uncertainty remains in the market, suppliers, contractors and subcontractors are looking to secure work for 2021, which is leading to a noticeable drop in tender prices from certain construction trades.